got a reasonable amount of materials collected. You've probably got, you know, good amount of raw, good amount of encoded, good amount of manufactured. And you're probably thinking, right, that's all I need. And for the most part, yeah, you'd be right to think that. That is pretty much all you need. But there is one aspect which requires additional materials that we have not yet covered. And that is the tech broker. Now, there are two types of tech broker. One sells human and Thargoid hybrid technology. The other sells Guardian technology. Now, with the human and Thargoid tech, the vast majority don't actually need any xeno materials at all. In fact, there's only one that does, and that's the enzyme missile launcher, which a lot of people consider to be the worst and most fucking useless weapon in the game, and I agree. So unless you're a completionist, you really don't need to bother with that one. So everything else that the human and Thargoid tech broker offers, you just need all the materials that we covered in the last two videos. But the Guardian tech broker, that's a different matter. And if you ever plan on going after Thargoids, specifically if you ever plan on going after Thargoid interceptors, you are going to need them, because they make a big difference. They also offer the Guardian frameshift drive booster, which is where everybody is like really keen to get hold of. And you know, good reason. Boost your FSD range. Although that said, I recently I recently got rid of the FSD booster of 8 of my ships. So, you know, it may be good to begin with, but eventually you'll want to get shot of them, or at least if you have a particular type of ship. So, yeah, with the Guardian stuff, you do need Guardian materials. And as I mentioned in the last video, you cannot trade Guardian or indeed any xeno materials. You have got to go and collect them all yourself. There's no getting away from it. So for this one, we are focusing on finding the Guardian materials. I won't do one about getting Thargoid materials because I have covered those fairly recently. You look at the video where I was at the Thargoid Barnacle site, and then I did one of my live stream ones which not intentionally, but it did show getting Thargoid materials from from an unknown structure. And then I also did a video where I was showing the anti-Thargoid scout ship that I built, me Vulture, and you get plenty of Thargoid materials from those. So although it's not part of this particular set of guides, I have actually already shown how to get Thargoid materials. Now, I did actually do some videos showing you how to get Guardian materials, but that was years ago, and I haven't actually been to any Guardian sites for a long time, so let's take a look at some of them. Now, there are two types of Guardian site. There is, well, the Guardian site itself, and then there are Guardian ruins, and they are well, they have a couple of similarities, but really they are quite different. So we are currently in the Sentinel system, Sentinel XR-H D11-102. I've actually moved my fleet carrier. And we are in orbit of Sentinel XR-H D11-102 1B. So yeah, the second planet, or rather no, the second moon orbiting the first planet. And once you've mapped this planet here, you'll find these signal sources, ancient ruins. So that is where we are going to head to. I'm in my salvage Python, the Fur Canal.
Plant release confirmed. You have liftoff.
So let's make our way to these ones here. Yeah, it's been a while since I last visited these.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So, at the risk of sounding like a fucking broken record, the reason it's been a while since I've visited these is because I'm maxed out on everything I can get from these particular Guardian sites.
Orbital flight engaged.
Right, so as we reach the glide stage, we should start seeing the site in question. Here we are. So you can quite clearly see this is a site that has been manufactured in some way, not a natural shape. Now, because it has been a while since I last came here, I'm trying to remember where it is I actually land. I know I always land in one particular location. No, it's not. I'm just flying right over the top where I land now. It's down here. Let's get the old landing gear down. Let's head out because, yeah, this is another such location where you're going to be in your SRV. Ground, you fucking pain in the arse. There we go. Right, let's head on out.
Drive assist. Low gravity warning.
head on up over this area here, and we emerge in amongst this large collection of Guardian obelisks. And if we have a look on the scanners there, we can see there are 3 signals. The ancient ruins one there, that's a tourist beacon. So you may as well scan it. I mean, you're not going to get anything really for it. Just the tourist spot info, which will be added to your codex. Now we're also seeing a Guardian Urn, Guardian Totem. You can pick them up for salvage if you want. They do actually serve more of a purpose than that though. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, because, well, firstly, this is all about materials. And secondly, like I said in the last video, there are some aspects of the game that you really should try discovering for yourself and not have someone spoon feed it all to you. So, drive around through the obelisks, and eventually you will come across some here which are glowing, and these are active. So you scan that with your data link scanner, and of course I can't receive it because my storage is full. But from these you get Guardian obelisk data, and there are 5 different patterns of them: alpha, beta, gamma, delta and epsilon. And if you are particularly after the encoded Guardian materials, because that's what these would come under, they're all encoded, then these dormant ruin sites are the best places to come, because there are far more of these obelisks that are active than you will find at the other Guardian site type, imaginatively titled Guardian sites. So you can see in just this small section here, I'm finding plenty of active obelisks. I think that's all of them around here. One of them is still showing up, but I'm sure I did scan this one. No, I didn't. Okay. Scan you as well. For what it's worth. Just a demonstration more than anything, because I'm not going to be able to pick up anything. So let's now head over to this next region. Try not to fuck it up. Sort of got away with it. And you'll be spotting various other signals, including this ancient relic here. You can't actually see it because it's currently underground, but as you approach it, doesn't stay underground. Now, if you are doing a particular mission, that would come in quite handy while you're here. I'm not doing that particular mission though, so I can just ignore it. So you drive around and scan all of the active obelisks that you find. There's no shortage of them. There's, I think it's somewhere around sort of like 8 or 10 of them in this particular site. There aren't a huge amount of these dormant Guardian ruins. I think there's about 3 or 4 of them. There's another ancient relic emerging. If we head over here, you remember when we were approaching the ruin, there was this rather large area that had been built up, which is leading towards this sort of circular section. Well, this is it. So follow it along. There we are, and there will be 2 more active obelisks here. So again, scan them with your data link scanner. Another ancient relic. And once you scan them all, we can head back to the ship, and just like at Dab's Hope, you then save and exit to the main menu. And then reload, reset the instance. And away you go again, scanning for more obelisk data. So now we're back to where all of these columns of obelisks were right at the start, where the old ship was had landed. I don't recommend doing that though. And that really is all there is to it as far as checking out the dormant Guardian ruins. It is as simple as that. Just drive round, scan the active obelisks, and collect the data that you get from those. And like I say, if you want to grab all of the Guardian orb and casket and well, those relics, and there's sarcophagus, there's all sorts there. Yeah, you can gather all them up and sell them as salvage, or as I say, if you're doing a particular mission, yeah, you can make use of all of those things again, because they are not just here for decoration, and they're not just here to scoop up and sell on. So that is the that is a dormant Guardian ruin. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, and you really are under no threat whatsoever. But yeah, there are 2 types of Guardian sites, as I say. The ancient ruins, which this is one, and the locations that are actually described as Guardian sites. Now those ones they are not dormant. So we're going to head to one of those next. So we'll have a jump cut here, and we'll be back when we arrive at one such place. Okay, so we've moved now to the Sentinel EU-Q C21-10 system, and we are currently orbiting the planet A3, and I have the filter set to not show fleet carriers here because there are fucking hundreds of them in this system. They seem to be everywhere whenever there's a active Guardian site. And yeah, on planet A3 there is a Guardian structure. So if you're new to this system, A3 is the planet that you particularly want to map. So let's launch. Now I have made a temporary change to my ship before we came out here. So you may actually notice on the HUD I've got a point defense turret fitted to it. Normally I don't bother with them. And even if I'm coming out to like active Guardian ruins, I still don't normally bother with them. But in this instance I figured, right, I'll show you a little trick you can use.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So the Guardian structure is on the other side of the planet. Got a horrible feeling that means it's going to be on the night side. Let's just check. Oh, no. Going to be okay, I hope.
Orbital flight engaged.
So let's come into land. It's getting dark. We may need to use the night vision. See what it's like once we're down. Now, the obelisks that we found at the previous Guardian site are also present here. So if you don't really feel like going to two different Guardian sites, you can just come straight to this one, or you know, any active one. There will be obelisks, just not as many of them. So that's why I quite like going to the to that one that I went to first, the dormant one, because there are a lot more structures to find. Now, finding somewhere to land around here is often easier said than done. Right. Now, when I came here before, I used to land around here. This is pretty much like the rear of the ruins rather than the front of it. As long as we can actually land, doesn't really matter too much. I used to come here fairly often when I had my old Asus Explorer. But not only do I not have the old Asus Explorer, I don't have an Asp of any kind now. I still needed to land a reasonable distance away from the thing. Of course, I'm now in a much larger ship, and landing is going to be a fucking pain in the arse. Right, we won't land there. We'll try and go a bit closer. See if we can land around here. It will actually be quite handy if we can land somewhere around here. Of course, there's a big if. No, we can't. I really don't want to land too far away from this structure. Right, we're down. So, yes, with regards to the point defense turret, what I will say is make sure it's on the top of the ship. Don't have it on the side, certainly don't have it on the underneath of it. You want it on the top. So, let's head on out.
Drive assist. Low gravity warning. Cargo scoop.
So we'll deploy the cargo scoop. Get out from under here. I'll use the night vision for the moment. So as we're approaching, yep, there is another ancient relic that is emerging. Now, you will need one of those around here, but not just yet. So what I'll do is fuck it up. So my presence here has activated this thing, a Guardian Sentinel, and as you can clearly see, he will attack you. So we need to dispatch this fucker pretty sharpish. Now he will fire missiles at you, like so, but that is why you fit the that particular module that I've forgotten the fucking name of to your ship. Because it will shoot those missiles down that he just fired at you. That's been dealt with. Where did he go? Is it around here? No. Around here. So destroying that Sentinel doesn't give you any credits, but he does drop some materials. Guardian Sentinel weapon parts and Guardian wreckage components. Now those two can only be obtained from a destroyed Guardian Sentinel. So I don't think you can, you know, try and avoid the Sentinels. You are going to have to attack them. They are also a lot tougher than the skimmers that I've shown in other videos. So this is the sort of area where I would normally have landed if I was in my Python, and I would have come up around here. And here you can see there's a destructible panel. Fire away at it, and we have a Guardian technology component. So you would want to pick that up if your inventory wasn't already full, which mine is. This thing right in front of me is a Guardian tablet. Don't need to worry about those. this thing here is the main Guardian computer, so to speak. As you get close to it, these two pylons emerge. Now, what I like to do is currently leave them alone. There are 6 of these pylons scattered around the entire site. Here we also have an active ancient obelisk which we can scan, just like we did the ones back at the dormant site. So let's have a look for the other pylons, and while we're doing that we'll also keep a lookout for more destructible panels. So that has dropped a Guardian power conduit. Again, you want to pick that up. Anyway, the next power pylon is right here in front of us. There we go. That emerges. So we've got 3 of the 6 pylons that has already appeared. So let's go and take a look at the 7th, the 4th, and that one is over here. This is where that Sentinel was. You can also see here that an ancient relic has appeared. And there it is. That's the 4th pylon to have emerged. 2 more. Now the other 2 are on the opposite side. They're a little bit out there. Well, they're certainly not right on top of where we were. So the first one is here, and this one, yep, is guarded by another Sentinel. Now, I may be a bit lucky here. It is possible to sort of trick Sentinels and get them sort of hiding away, and then you'd be able to destroy them without them actually firing on you. I don't seem to be doing a particularly good job of it here because of the angle, trying to fire between these 2 obelisks. Okay, so I'm hitting it now. I'm not hitting it very much, so let's come out here. There we go. He's firing away. You can also see the pylon is emerging, and that's him down.
Target destroyed.
What did he drop? So he dropped 2 more wreckage components. Also dropped Guardian power conduit, which you can also get from some of those destructible panels. And while we were here, yeah, the next pylon has emerged. So there's only one more still to emerge. And that one, there's another relic emerges. But that one, the last pylon, great driving skills, isn't it? So the 6th pylon is at the far end from where we are. You also notice these sort of diagonally jutting structures. Each of those have 3 destructible panels fitted to them. So that one has dropped a Guardian technology component. Next one's here. That has dropped a Guardian power cell. And then there will be the third one on this side. And that one's got stuck, which is fucking annoying. It happens actually more often than it fucking should. You would just boost up there to go and grab it, so you know, just because it's stuck doesn't mean you're never going to be able to get the thing. And we also have another obelisk which we can scan. I think at this site there's only like 2, maybe 3 at most obelisks that you can actually scan. Anyway, follow this almost like a corridor to this region here, and this is where, yep, another Sentinel appears.
Under attack.
Try and take this fucker out. They are fairly tough and do take an awful lot of hits before we actually take him down. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
So he has dropped Guardian power conduit, Sentinel weapon parts and wreckage components. So yeah, you want to take a lot of those. And then head up here, and the 6th pylon appears. Now if you think back to when I did the video of the Guardian beacon, well, the pylons work in a similar way, so we need to power them up. So that one is now powered, and now we've got the timer there, so we have 6 minutes to power up at least one more. Well, we've got them all, you know, they've all appeared, so we know where they all are. So let's go and power them up. Number 2. So we can charge 3 and 4 together. Where they are. Right, so number 5. Got there eventually. Right, so that is 5. Go and power up the last one. And now that that one has been done, another Sentinel has appeared right there. So we're going to take care of him. Looks like he's not exactly hiding, but yeah, he's behind a pillar there, part of that structure. We can just see the corner of him. I am hitting him, but only just. Get rid of him with a minimum of fuss. Still 38% left. There we go.
Target destroyed.
So with him down, you would now be able to head over to wherever he was. What has he left? Guardian power conduit and 2 Guardian Sentinel weapon parts. So again, you want to grab all of those. And there was also destructible panel right above me with another Guardian power conduit. So there are no shortage of the Guardian manufactured materials around here. So now we've got all 6 of the pylons powered up. But there is something else we need. Because now we do need one of these ancient relics. So shoot it so that it will fall from its mountain. And we pick it up. We head back to this main computer here. You will see that as well as all of the beams of lights that are appearing through or from all of the pylons that we powered up, there's also one right in the middle here. So we stop on top of that and we jettison the relic that we've just picked up and put it inside like so. And once that orb there appears, you can target that ancient data terminal and you scan that with your data link scanner. And that gives us a Guardian weapon blueprint. Now at this site, that is what you get all the time. It also activates 2 more Sentinels. So again, take them out. And once you have taken them out, fires these missiles, but you can see the point defence turret is dealing with them, so he hasn't got the chance to actually hit us with those. Those missiles, they don't do an enormous amount of damage. They're more of a pain in the arse than anything because they send your SRVs, like, it gets knocked about all over the place. So that's that one done. So we could then pick up the whatever he's dropped, Sentinel weapon parts, wreckage components, again grab all of that lot. Right, so this one, yeah, he's very close by. So let's see if we can get him while he's still out of sight. Or at least not out of sight, but while he's in such a position that he can't fire on us. And there he goes. And that is the last Sentinel that will appear here. So we've now got plenty of Sentinel wreckage parts and Sentinel weapon parts to sift through. As you can see, yeah, I am maxed on all of those. And that is exploring the active Guardian site. Now once you've done all of that, you could go around powering up all of the pylons again. You will reactivate this the central terminal, and yeah, you can drop another ancient relic in there, but if you scan it, you don't get anything. So you will have to save and exit to main menu, reload it, and you know, reset the instance, which means you're starting from scratch again. So as you discover each of the pylons, more sentinels will appear. That's not a bad thing though. You need them to appear because you do want the wreckage parts from them and the Sentinel weapons parts, as well as everything that you can get from all of the destructible panels here. There are plenty of destructible panels that I've not shown you. I'll let you discover those. But what I will say is this particular site in this system, you saw I got a weapon blueprint. It was a weapon blueprint, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. But that's all it will get, all you will get from the central terminal here. At this site, it will only give you weapon, the Guardian weapon blueprint. And unlike all of the other materials, with those blueprints, you do only get one. Doesn't increase it by 3, only one. If you want a Guardian module, such as the much sought after FSD booster, you will need Guardian module blueprints. You don't get them at this site, as I say. I'll let you discover where you know, suitable module. Actually, no, I'm not going to be that much of a cunt. I can let you know where one is. If we go to the galaxy map, go to the bookmarks. So yeah, it's not too far away from where I am at the moment. 135.05 light years. So Cipher NL-N C23-4. So if you want a module, there's one place to get the module blueprint. Now the layout will be different to here. I think there's something like half a dozen different layouts. So yeah, it's not going to be the same as this one. But you do it in exactly the same way. You take on you know, Guardian Sentinels as you reveal the various pylons. Then once you've activated and scanned the or charged the last of the pylons, another Sentinel will appear. And then once you've scanned the main terminal, two final Sentinels will appear. That's for modules and weapon blueprints. For ship blueprints, it's a bit different. Now if you, actually it's not called ship blueprints, so yeah, it's Guardian vessel blueprints, that's it. And for those, well firstly, to use the main terminal, you can't use the ancient relics. Remember the video I did where I was showing you the Guardian beacon, and you get the ancient key from there? Yeah, that ancient key is needed to activate the blueprint there. And the actual layout of the Guardian site there is very different. It's much larger, and there are more Sentinels. A lot more Sentinels. In fact, I think I'll show you that one, because that is pretty tough. So let's head back to the ship, because we're done here. Don't need the old night vision anymore. So, the structure where you get the a vessel blueprint, yeah, not far at all. 37.27. In this ship, yeah, I can do it in one jump. Can't remember, oh yeah, okay, right, so it's on this planet here, or this moon. 7A, so yeah, so you want to head to Sniper EN-H D11-96, and it's planet or moon 7A. So let's head over there. We'll do a bit of a jump cut here so that yeah, we just get a bit of a move on. Right, so we are in Sniper EN-H D11-96, and we're approaching 7A, and I have already mapped this one, so yep, we've got the Guardian structure which we can target here. As always, if you've not been here before, you'll want to map that particular moon before you can find the Guardian structure. Well, it certainly makes finding it a damn sight easier anyway. Now after that last site, you may be thinking, oh, they're not difficult, it's quite easy to take out those Sentinels. There wasn't a huge number of them, and you could be right, although actually the first couple of times you go there you may be a bit surprised that yeah, they are slightly more difficult than you might think. But with this one it is a lot more difficult, purely because of just how many of those fucking things there are. So the site, as I say, is much larger, and the layout is totally different. But it does help that there is, yeah, an orbiting outpost, so you can go back there, refuel and rearm your SRV before heading down to this structure here. Well, I would certainly recommend rearming your SRV because, yeah, the amount of Sentinels that you'll find at this place means you can quite easily find yourself running low on ammo and even running out completely. I've run out of ammo on several occasions at this site. It has been quite some time since I was last here, so yeah, I can barely remember the layout of it, and I can barely remember where the 6 pylons are, so this could go fucking tits up. So with this part of the guide, just take it as a guide showing you how to operate things, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find everything around here. So you can see that this site is effectively in 3 parts. You have this large area here where there are quite a few obelisks. You have this area here which is sort of separate from the main 2 areas, but it is still important, you do still need it. And then you have this large area here, and that is where the main terminal is. Now, in order to make sure that my ship's point defense turret is used to full effect, I'm going to want to be sort of like part way between all 3. So drop down here. Now remember, if you're coming here to get the vessel blueprint, you have to have a key from the Guardian structure before coming here. Without that key, you can't access the terminal. Now, I don't have one because I don't need to, really. So yeah, don't forget that. You've got to get the key. Ideally, get 3 of them, because there are only 3 Guardian ship launch fighters to unlock. So 3 keys, you've got enough to unlock all of the Guardian vessels. Now, you just get familiar with the layout of this again. Like I say, it's been quite some time since I was last here. And there are no shortage of Sentinels around here either. Can't see them yet. That does not mean they're not here. Now we're seeing some on the scanners here, on the sensors. 4 of them already active. So we'll start on this main sort of like gangway, and there is, yeah, a destructible panel there. So another power conduit. We approach this area. So yeah, that's another Guardian totem. So we've now got 2 Sentinels that have acted. activated. Really did not want two of them being activated here because I'm a bit out in the open. So they fired the missiles, but again the point defence I thought was going to deal with it. It took out one but not the other. So that one's down with the other two. Okay, there's the other Sentinel there. So I must be out of range of my point defence, so it's not helping me a great deal. Okay, it didn't help me at all there. There we go. So he's down.
Target destroyed. Shields online.
Don't know where that other missile came from. Those 4 Sentinels there are all out of range. They're all further away. 631 metres. They're not a huge distance away, but yeah, they're far enough. Because we've also got all of the materials that the 2 destroyed Sentinels have dropped. But you can see that my SRV, another fucking missile coming in. You could just make out the point defence turret on my Python shooting it down. But yeah, so you got some more materials here. Now in this area, you see all of these like separate archways. You go through each of those and you'll find the obelisks. There's several obelisks in each of them. Some are active, some are not. In fact, the vast majority are still inactive. I wish I knew which of those Sentinels was firing the missiles at me. I would say it's the one that's closest. It doesn't look like any of them are particularly close. Now, I don't think there are any of the pylons around here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are. But there is a pylon in that, yeah, that small area that I showed you while we were still approaching. So we will need to go into here. There it is. But it's not activating. I know why. As another Sentinel has emerged. So we can get some more Sentinel parts from him. Yeah, there you can see the point defence of the Python shooting down those missiles. But those, yeah, 4 Sentinels over there obviously know I'm here. And they've been firing away like fuck knows what. Now that pylon did not activate because you need to oh shit, I'm too close to my ship here. I can't actually destroy these until I'm further away from the ship, which is a fucking pain in the arse. duck down there and actually get the power to my weapons anymore. So he's firing his missiles again, but again, point defense turret is sorting them out. This is probably about the only site where that point defense turret trick really is almost essential. Alright, so that's that one down. Now the next one is right over here. Thankfully he seems to have got himself a bit stuck. He's just standing there not really doing anything. That's him down.
Target destroyed.
That one is a bit further away. 316, this one 232, so yeah, but I now have to get to that the main terminal, because only once the two pylons on either side of the main terminal are active, only then will the rest of them become active, which means I need to take out these two Sentinels. The other one's just seen me, yeah. This one hasn't though. Okay, now he's staying right behind there. Not quite as out of sight as I thought I might be. I can still get him. Alright, that's him down.
Target destroyed.
So again, more materials that you can pick up. And where's that last Sentinel gone? Over here. 100 meters away. Again, doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Not on complaining. Right. That's the last of them. For now. So now we need to yeah, get up here. And now that those two central pylons have been active, or have been activated, we can power them up. Not how I normally do this, but because I can never remember where the pylons are around here, I'll just do them as I find them. Now I'm pretty sure the rest are back in that other section. Well, let's now head back to where the yeah, this small separate area, because there's one in there, so that will then be 3. Yeah, I just realised just how low my SRV ammo is. Behind this one. that's the third one activated. So let's head back to the main complex. And this is where I start to find it a little tricky to remember where the others are. I'm pretty sure two of them are in here. Yeah, they are just either side of this main area here. There's one. And again, I'm behind it. Activated it just as I ran out of ammo. So the next one is just on the opposite side here. So, fuck it, let's synthesize some more ammo. So I'll need to find some sulfur and phosphorus at some point.
Weapons rearmed.
Right. There you go. So that's now 5 of them activated, and the 6th one is the one that I can never remember where the fuck it is. It's somewhere around here, because it is off to one of the sides, but I can never remember which side. Is it this side or is it the side where my ship is? Oh, it is this side. Here it is. Right. And now 4 more Sentinels have been activated. Yeah, because I really needed more of those. So you would then want to dispatch those 4 and then go back to the central terminal. And that is as far as I can show you, because once you're back at the central terminal, you then need to insert the ancient key, which I do not have. So the ancient key that you get from the Guardian beacon. Hopefully, yeah, point defense is sorting that out. Right, so that's one down.
Target destroyed.
One of those missiles got through. Alright, that's him down.
Target destroyed.
Still 2 more. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, you would head up here, and just as you did in the last one, you would insert the ancient key in some part of the floor. Don't ask me where, because I thought it would be right in front of here. But I can't see where it goes. But it's got to be around here somewhere, that's for sure. But seeing as I've never actually done it, yeah. Ah, there it is. So that's where you would insert the ancient key. Another destructible panel in front of us here. Bit out of range to target, but yeah, we can still destroy it.
Under attack.
So destroy this fucking Sentinel here. Those two missiles both got taken out. Now I can't see where the that Sentinel's gone. Right there. The other one's right next to it. Right, so that's him down. One more Sentinel to go. Yeah, that one got through.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
Alright, the area is Sentinel free again, for the time being. But then once you have activated and scanned the main terminal with your ancient key and got the blueprint, the Guardian vessel blueprint, you will have some more Sentinels to then take care of. So you're looking at having to deal with around 12 to 15 Sentinels each time you come here, which, you know, is fine. I mean, it means you get plenty of opportunities to collect the materials that they drop, but yeah, the sheer number of them makes it a bit on the tricky side. And there we go. That is the Guardian or material gathering from Guardian sites. So to recap then, the dormant site, which I went to first, no Sentinels there, but all you can get from those are encodeds, but you can get a good number of them. The second site I went to, which was the first of the active sites, that one would give you a Guardian weapon blueprint. There are Sentinels there, but it's 7 of them. It's not a walkover, especially not the first couple of times you go there, but it's not difficult. The site for Guardian module blueprint I didn't go to, but you use it in exactly the same way as the one with the weapon blueprint. And then this one here, this is where you get a weapon blueprint from, not weapon, Guardian vessel blueprint from. A lot more Sentinels, looking in the region of like 15 of them. A much bigger area, and if you want to scan the main terminal to get the vessel blueprint, you have to have one of the ancient keys from the Guardian beacon out in space. So it's a lot more difficult, a lot more long-winded, but then you are unlocking a Guardian ship, even if it is a ship-launched fighter, which I never use. So there we are. Quick I keep saying quick. I don't know how quick this video is. Probably not very. But yeah, a quick guide then to the Guardian. Yeah, the Guardian sites and collecting materials from them. Like I say, there's about half a dozen different layouts of Guardian sites. I've shown you, well, as far as the active ones go, I've shown you 2. So you got, you know, another 4 or so to check out. And yeah, but at least you now know what to do once you get there. So that is this video done. So go away.